Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. So I was just going to make this video on how, lately with the protests dealing with the NFL players and, basketball players and everybody in, almost all the sports trying to protest when the flag come on, how you supposed to, stand up. Esau expects you to stand up and respect the flag, but Jake been starting to take a knee or not even go out there, and Esau's getting hella upset over that. When I've been people, everybody like at my job talking about it, like a lot of people talking about it in general, and then when you think they're trying to say you're supposed to respect the flag and all that, but then when you go back to the root of everything, it's like America was built on slavery. So how could you respect a country that was built upon the slaughter and slavery of our ancestors? And that's basically what Esau expects you to do. And then if you try to go to that point with Esau, he doesn't want to hear that, but Esau still wants you to respect being a slave, basically. When you get mad about Jake not wanting to respect the flag or whatever, he basically wants you to be happy being a slave. But I'm gonna read a little bit on these two articles and then go into some scriptures. So I'm pretty sure a lot of bros heard about it because it's been on the news and whatnot. But yeah, this first one is saying a Pennsylvania fire chief calls Steelers coach Mike Tomlin a no good nigger over his NFL protests. Esau just showing his true colors. All right. A fire chief from Pennsylvania has apologized for calling Steelers coach Mike Tomlin a no-good nigger after his team did not come out onto the field for the national anthem during this Sunday's game against the Chicago Bears. And it says he had posted on the Facebook that Tomlin just added himself to the list of no-good niggers for his decision to not take the field during the anthem. And then after he said it, he started getting hella backlash from everybody in the community and stuff. But they wasn't as upset as they would be if Jake was doing something. But it was just people saying basically they they was like that's just disgusting. I don't agree with that. Edomites on the news that was saying stuff like that. And then you had the fire chief after he said he was a no good nigger. He tried to go back on his word and say he was just mad, upset. Well, when you're angry, that was just how you truly felt. You was just speaking the truth because you were so mad that you let the truth come out. Instead of trying to be deceptive and be a serpent, he just let the truth just come straight out and being showed that he a devil. That's how all these so-called white people feel, really. It's not just one person. That's how everybody feel, really. That's why they're so upset about the flag. They feel like every Jake that don't want to bow down to Esau and bow down to his system is a no good nigger. Because the only good nigger in Esau's eyes is a straight up slave. All right, and this the other one I was going to touch on real quick. It say, we'll show games when you show respect. Restaurants boycott NFL over take a knee protest. And this was posted a couple days ago on the 26th. It says restaurants across the U.S. are refusing to show NFL games in response to the decision by some of the league players to sit or kneel during the national anthem. Various outlets in Louisiana, Texas, New York, and South Carolina have all said that they will no longer be showing the games, with one restaurant, Breos in upstate New York, Breos in upstate New York, posting a notice on its doors that read, "If and when this show is of disrespect ends, we will be happy to show this product in our restaurant again. Breos restaurant is thankful to be in America due to the recent decision." Oh yeah, this is a picture they post on the wall. Breos, it says Breos restaurant is thankful to be in America due to the recent decision of the Pittsburgh Steelers team to stay in the locker room during our country's national anthem. The Breos family will no longer show the NFL in our restaurant. If and when this show of disrespect ends, we will be happy to show this product on our restaurant again. America is great. We can all make decisions. See, they stay in. That's Trump's things. Make America great again. They saying America is great. Basically, it was only great when Jake was a slave, and then now that they mad that niggas don't want to be a straight cool no more, and they actually want to speak their mind, Esau's really getting upset about that. He just want niggas to shut up and just be a good nigger and go out there and chuck and jive for Esau. Just go play football. Don't say shit. Or, bow down to Esau basically. And Esau's kingdom's going down, man. But he's saying America is great. This place never been great. That just show you the pride of these Edomites, man. You can see like right there to do reflection. More than likely, it's an Edomite restaurant as well, man. And you even had Trump saying stuff about it, saying that they called them sons of bitches and everything. So it just show you the pride of Esau. And when I was thinking about it, it just reminded me of the story with Esther with Haman and Mordecai. I'm gonna read that a little bit. Go to the straight by the point. It's Esther chapter 3, starting from the top. After these kings did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Ammedatha, the Agagite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence. Then the king's servants which were in the king's gate said unto Mordecai, Why transgressest thou the king's commandment? Now it came to pass when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them. And that's in verse 3, why transgressest thou the king's commandment? That's basically how these Edomites feeling. Why are you not bound? Why are you not standing up for the flag? That's disrespect. And that's how they was feeling about Mordecai. Like that's when he didn't want to listen to the king's commandment, they took his disrespect. And that's how Esau feeling like Jake don't want to coon out and stand up and just be a straight up slave. They taking that as disrespect. Not considering the fact that after everything our people been through, we still gotta just be a slave, a continual slave to Esau. But that's just Esau's mentality. Got that hatred for Jake. He wants you to just be a servant. All right, continuing verse 4. Now it came to pass when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai his matters would stand, for he had told them that he was a Jew. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath. And that's how Esau is right now. Because Jake don't want to bow to him and show reverence to the flag. Esau is making Esau full of wrath. You got Trump calling them sons of bitches, saying they should be fired. You don't have to be on the team. Like basically, if you don't want to show respect to the flag, you shouldn't be obligated to be on a team or whatever. He just basically everybody just getting real upset about Jake not showing reverence to the flag when the flag is nothing but a symbol of what all of our people been through just so this piece of shit country could be built up. It's only the person that can really take pride in that is Esau, because it's his country, man. It's his kingdom. This ain't our kingdom. America was built up on our back. Our people went to slavery, mass slaughters and everything just for this country to be built up, and then we supposed to disrespect the flag, show reverence. All right. But the next scripture I was going to get is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it." And that's right, man. This land is defiled because all the blood that's been shed here, they just expect us to forget about that. And that's how Esau always been to our people. Whenever we bring up slavery, then he doesn't want to deal with that. But then when this comes to the flag or this or that, then Esau want to point the finger at us like, "Oh, you're showing disrespect, da da da." But then if you wanted to go in that argument about the flag, Jake could just point the finger back on Esau and be like, "Well, you're talking about us disrespecting the flag. That's a disrespect to our people showing that flag because it was built up upon this country is built upon slavery. So I don't respect this country. I don't respect that flag. Da da da." But then if you go into that argument, Esau don't want to hear it because he start getting cut because it's the truth. And Esau never want to deal with the truth. He can't accept the truth. He gets mad. All right, like I said about Haman is full of wrath. That's Esau. Esau's full of wrath, man. Because he's mad that Jake don't want to show reverence to his flag and his kingdom and basically worship him. And he's mad about that, highly upset because Jake getting out that slave mentality, or somewhat getting out of it. Because niggas still playing football, yet they trying to just show they're not fully with it. You got more Jakes doing stuff like that now. And this next scripture I was gonna grab is in Ecclesiastes. It is Ecclesiastes 7:7. "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." And that's basically what you see. They're getting tired of being oppressed because Jake's been oppressed ever since this country was established. And Jake is tired of being the coon, man. Esau just expecting you to coon out and always just be like entertainment, you know, be a straight up slave. And you got Jake that's trying to they're getting tired of it now. I mean, shit gets old, you know. You can only do it for so long. And this place is getting closer to the end anyway. Now, in that spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is stirring up that spirit of race wars as well. Because there's been nothing but racial tension building ever since Trump got in office. And then all these different things dealing with the flag and protests, and it's all based around race. So it's all going back, building up to that race wars too as well, man. It's causing more division in this country, which this country is already divided, you know? Because you got Jakes out here actually like trying to like stand up against the flags, man. Jake never did that before, but now like Kaepernick, he was the first one to do it, but nobody was on his side when he did it at first, and now you got everybody else hopping on the board. They just want to ride the wave now, and there now more people doing this, so it's getting more media. It's more in the media now, you know. More of the masses of people are starting to speak about it. But all this, the only thing it's gonna bring up when they ask them why they doing that is it's gonna go back to race, man. What Esau did. Jake ain't never forget about what Esau did to our people, man. How you gonna forget about somebody who slaughtered all your people and then just everything supposed to just be fine like nothing happened? Like, nah, man. It ain't like that, man. Going back to Jacob and Esau, man, we never got along with each other. Jake's tired of being a slave, man. And Jake tired of being a servant to Esau. That's really what it is. And as well, like that's just more of that's another sign as well too that we're at the end of this thing, man. All these along with everything else going on with the weather, like earthquakes. You had Mexico get hit with like literally three back to back, 3 days in a row. Puerto Rico get hit by every hurricane that's been passing by. Puerto Rico got hit by that. Every last one of them. It's just all these different signs that we're at the end, man. The Lord showing the signs that we're at the end through matter of fact, I'll just go to it. But the Lord's showing the signs that we're at the end, man. Yeah, He's showing that we're at the end because you got these different natural so-called natural disasters happening, and then the countries being divided, and the scriptures tell you that like if the kingdom is divided amongst itself, it cannot stand. So this place is falling down, even financial wise. The place is through, man, on every level. This place is just going down little by little, and you see that happening because the Lord's on his way back, man, returning, and that's what it all goes back to, you know. The Lord's on his way back, so this place is going to be deteriorating more and more, and then that just means that the Lord is hastening that time, and he's getting closer to returning, you know. But this is Matthew's 24, and I'm gonna start at start at 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Well, I started at 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and that's what we all see going on. All these are the beginning of sorrows, though, as the scriptures say. You see the earthquakes happen in diverse places. There's famines happening in certain countries. It just hasn't hit America yet. Pestilences as well is spreading because there's lots of different forms of pestilences. All right, but one of those that's spreading around is I seen an article the other day. CDC was saying how STDs at an all-time high, and majority of it is because this society is sexually perverse. That's why it's at an all-time high. You got dudes with dudes trying to be so-called bisexual. You're a sodomite. You got dudes sleeping with dudes, then sleeping with women, women who sleep with straight up sodomites, dudes who want to become a woman, then get like all this shit. Just like it's dark, man, and all this sexual perversion is just gonna cause nothing but more diseases to spread. Because that ain't how Yahweh Shai created things to be. A man's supposed to be with a woman, and a woman's supposed to be with one man, not just jumping around. So that's why all this stuff is the way it is. As far as like with the STDs on the like just off the scale, everybody catching stuff. Then you got the earthquakes happening. Mexico just got hit like 3 days in a row, and the big one's coming to California. It just hasn't happened yet, but it's on the way. All right, and the Lord got that one set up for a specific time, and because when that one happens, it's going to be a lot of people that get put to death in that one earthquake, because the fault line traveling all throughout California, and California has a lot of people out here, so it's going to be a mass death just from that one situation, and that's not even going to be the end. All right. So with that, I'm gonna just end it right there, man. We at the end of this thing, man, and Jay just got to keep enduring. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Double honors to our apostles and elders, and shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in true sincerity. Shalom.